Furthermore, if you analyze, if you see the set of teeth of the herbivorous animals, the cow, the goat, the sheep, they have got flat set of teeth. They only have vegetables, they don't have flesh food. If we analyze the set of teeth of the carnivorous animals, the tiger, the leopard, the lion, they have got pointed set of teeth. They have canine set of teeth. They only have flesh, they don't touch vegetables. If you analyze the set of teeth of the human beings, if you go in the mirror and see, we human beings, we have got flat teeth as well as pointed teeth. If we analyze the digestive system of the human being, if you compare it to the herbivorous animals, cow, goat, sheep, they can only digest vegetables. The digestive system of the carnivorous animals, tiger, leopard, lion, they can only digest flesh food, they cannot digest vegetables. The digestive system of the human beings can digest both. It has small intestine, big intestine. It can digest vegetables as well as flesh food. It can digest both.
Well, sir, if you honestly believe that those two similarities you pointed out between us and omnivorous animals justifies us eating meat, milk and eggs, then wait till you see the number of similarities that exist between us and herbivorous animals. Number 1, almost all animals that hunt and kill their prey have pointy and sharp claws. Humans do not have these. Point number 2, when our surroundings become really hot, herbivorous animals will begin to sweat through their sweat glands, therefore releasing heat from the body, whereas most omnivorous and carnivorous mammals will stick their tongue out and pant to cool their body down. Point number 3, the biting potential of our jaw is actually extremely less when compared to other omnivorous and carnivorous animals. We do not possess the power to bite and kill an animal. Therefore, humans need to use tools which are obviously not natural. A side note, sir, long canine teeth does not exactly mean omnivorous or carnivorous. For example, gorillas have gigantic canine teeth but are pure plant eaters. Our canine teeth are not designed to actually bite and kill and tear through raw flesh of an animal, but rather designed to bite through hard fruit like apples or pears. Point number 4, unlike other omnivores and carnivores, the acids in our stomach are not strong enough to digest raw flesh. Point number 5, humans like other herbivores actually have to suck and slurp water when they drink, whereas most carnivores and omnivores tend to lap up water with their tongue. Point number 6, a human like other herbivores can move their jaw up and down and side to side and can therefore chew and grind the food they eat. Omnivores and carnivores on the other hand cannot move their jaw from side to side. They can only move them up and down. They can only rip and swallow flesh. They cannot grind their food. Point number 7, unlike what you stated, sir, our digestive tract is actually around 8 times the length of our torso, which is like other herbivorous animals, whereas for omnivorous and carnivorous animals, their digestive tract is only around 3 times the length of their body. Point number 8, imagine right now if you were walking across a road along with a cat and both of you stumble across a dead mouse and a tree containing ripe mangoes. Now, instinctively, that cat would consider the dead mouse as food. If you were also a true meat eater, you would also salivate and consider that dead mouse as food, but you do not. Instead, you show interest towards eating the ripe mangoes. Ask yourself why. Point number 9, if you were to put a baby in a crib and in the crib you were to place a live rabbit and an apple, ask yourself what the baby would do. Would the baby kill and eat the rabbit and play with the apple, or would the baby eat the apple and play with the rabbit? Now, if the baby did happen to kill the rabbit, would you consider that as normal human infant behavior, or would you consider it as strange and violent behavior? Now, if you were to replace the human baby in that scenario with a baby tiger and that baby tiger happened to eat the rabbit and play with the apple, would you consider that as normal or abnormal behavior? Ask yourself why. But now comes the question, are we humans truly omnivores or not? Of course we are omnivores, I am not denying that. But the way you make it seem, sir, is like we are omnivores akin to bears, meaning that we need to eat meat for survival. Humans adopted eating meat as a strategy for survival, but we did not make any biological adaptations to it. Now, if you truly claim to be a scientific person, you must admit the fact that humans are closest related to great apes, that is chimpanzees, bonobos, gorillas, and orangutans. Now, when we look at the physiology and biology of these animals, we can clearly understand that 99% of their calories come from plant produce, that is leaves, shoots, fruits, etc. These great apes do not consume chicken, fish, beef, lamb, eggs, or milk. But now people may want to point out to me saying that, hey, but great apes sometimes do eat insects and rarely they might even eat smaller monkeys or squirrels. Yes, those points do hold true, which is why I did admit we are omnivores. However, we do not need to eat those animals or any animals for survival or for health. If these great apes do not consume meat, milk, and eggs, and they are our closest relatives, what makes you feel that we are biologically suited to consume these products? The American Dietetics Association has clearly stated that a well-planned vegan diet is suitable for all human beings of all ages, from infancy to adulthood. Please understand that we no longer live in the wild and we live in a society where we have a choice. Every time we go to a restaurant or to a supermarket, we have the choice to choose between plant foods and animal foods. And every time we choose the animal foods, we are choosing an item that is not necessary for survival and which also causes great amount of harm to other living beings. When we have a choice, why choose the violent one?